it's Tuesday. We're writing a song. We're doing Songwriting Speedrun. I have a few ideas today, actually. I've come into this slightly prepared. I have been thinking lately, I don't know why, but my brain keeps playing with the scenario of like doing your life over again. What do we need to do now? Start the timer. Write a song. Alright, chords first. I haven't done capo second in a while. Maybe let's go for something really choppy. Leave my brain, cause I was slow to know how to live and how to hold my own. Things to do and things to just let go. All the days I wasted, all the pointless chases, running down the plan. Now that's not really what I'm pointless chases in like ideas I had or things that I thought I needed to do that I ended up looking back and going, well, that whole thing was just a big waste of time. Running down a path that soon turn back. Now I'm kicking myself all over again kicking myself all over again, remembering another day I could have spent. Oh god, this is so many syllables. Remembering another day that I should have spent. It's so wordy, but it's rhythmic, so it's kind of fun. Or maybe we can do 16ths on the drums. This might be fun. Another day. Could've or should've? Should've. Now I'm kicking myself all over again. Now I'm kicking myself all over again. Remembering another day I should have spent. Thinking of another thread. Thinking of another friend I should have met. Just give me a chance to do it over again now. This kind of ties in nicely with 2 weeks ago. The song I wrote in the Songwriting Speedrun was called Company. And basically that entire song was inspired by a line out of a book I'm reading. And the book is called Your Head is a Houseboat by Campbell Walker, also known as Struthless on YouTube and social media and stuff. The line for that song was, you will spend your entire life in your own company. I was already thinking scenarios of doing my life over again. But then last night, that same book, I've been reading it slowly, I haven't been reading a lot. And the line I liked last night was, experience is what you get just after you needed it. And I think that's kind of a big part of the vibe of this song too. Just give me a chance to do it over again and da 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 da. I think we have to do like a 2-verse chorus. You gotta be careful breathing through that one. I think really that this whole section has to be done in one breath, which is doable, it's fine. But if you don't take a big enough breath, you're running out of air around this part. Alright, what are we doing for the second part of this chorus? I need more multi-syllable verbs. Oh no, I've not left myself a gap to breathe at the end of this line, but then this is going to be the same as this, which means I need to find a place to breathe at the end of this line or I'm not going to have any air to get through the second half of the chorus. Pushing back, help I could've. Pushing back up, I could've used to know, and now I'm spending my days. Okay, now the problem, I want this to be the line again at the end of the second half, but then the end of this line, the end of all these, we've got the like again, spent, met, again, like we've got more kind of an E-ish sound running through this, and then I've gone for O's. And so this line either needs to end with an O sound or this sound, because I was thinking something along the lines of spending my days filling in the gaps, but gaps is not the sound I need to connect in with either the line before it or the line after it. Okay, we've got 30 minutes. Maybe I'll move on to the second verse and I will revisit the end of the chorus the second time round. Let's try that for now. When I'm 10 years old, let's go around. Let's say 12. Let's jump to high school. Better friend, but spend more time alone. I'm deciding here whether I should go for more literal lyrics, because the line I have in my brain is writing better songs and learning piano, but that feels a lot more literal than the rest of the song, which is very metaphoric. I kind of want to keep it in theme, but I don't know how to say the same line more in metaphor than literal. And skills I now wish I know. Take on time. I'm thinking about how when you're young you have so much time, but you don't realize how valuable time is until you're older and you don't have time. I feel like skills feel so formal. I know the things I wish I know. And 16 minutes, I need a bridge. I waste the time that was so valuable. There we go. Oh god, I still haven't finished this line in the chorus. Okay, I'm just gonna go with the line I had earlier and we'll make it fit, even though that the sounds aren't quite what I wanted, the vowel sounds. And now I'm spending my days filling gaps, walking hours I should have left alone, and pushing back up I could have used to know. And now I'm spending my days filling gaps. Oh, we can just put a noise in there that has the O sound that we need. Isn't the best songwriting tactic, but I've got 14 minutes left, so that's what we're doing. I don't know that I like this, but I don't know that I have time to change it. I like the line, but it's more, it really doesn't fit the vowel structure at all. We need to move on to a bridge now. We can fix things later. Now I'm spending my days filling gaps, so just give me a chance to do it over again. Whoa. We can do that. We can cheat again. Not to say I'm not happy now. It's just things that I wish I could turn around. I had a line on like the tip of my brain and now it's gone. What I thought I needed and I live without. Do what you do. Oh, but you do what you do to be where you are now. Does that fit? But you do what you do to be where you are now. It does fit. Okay. It's just gonna end up being one of those lines that trips me up. It's not to say I'm not happy now. There's just things that I wish I could turn around. All I thought I needed and I live without. But you do what you do to be where you are now. Maybe we could repeat that with some like gang vocal. Okay, cool. We've got 8 minutes. So with our 8 minutes, let's try and fix what we're not happy with in the chorus. I don't mind the filling gaps so much. I don't mind that. I more want to change this line to say the same thing, but just with words that we end in a no sound. If I could start again with all I know. We're kind of rhyming no with no, but we already rhymed again with again, so I guess that's what we do in this song. That'll work. Cool. I really like this song. All I know. That's what we're going. I am gonna play through this song so I can understand how all the pieces fit together. Take me back, make me 5 years old. Believe my brain, cause I was slow to know. There's a few things I get to do before I start the production timer. Just kind of like song information things. So I will work out the tempo and the chords. Alright, and our chords, we're playing on the 2nd fret. So I'm starting on a C. Does that make it B flat? But it doesn't sound right. What am I talking about? Yeah, okay. So we do D and then G. Yep, I'm starting to know what I'm talking about. Let's sing a scratch vocal. Oh, I need to stop timer. There is a metronome. You guys can't hear it though. Now I'm kicking myself all over again, remembering another day I should have spent and thinking of another friend I should have met. How long does that song end up being? Why are you telling me 1:03? Because I know that's not. Oh no! That's alright. This is still here. I deleted much more than I thought I did. I don't know if the guitar part will stay the same as its drafty form that it's in now. Oh, 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 oh. We can start producing, but before I do that, I'm actually just gonna pause the timer quickly. I'm quickly just going to run away and change my camera battery. Okay, cool. So let's go back to this. And we want to reset the timer. Oh, I didn't mean to reset that. Oops, okay. I get a bonus 10 minutes. But those 10 minutes don't really count anyway. That's when I was putting my scratch tracks in. This is what we already had. This is nothing new. So let's have an hour to do new things. Let's get some drums in because that's what my brain likes to do first. Remembering another day I should have spent and thinking of another friend I should have met. Just give me a chance to do it over again. Okay, this is where I want the drums to come in, I'm pretty sure. Walking down roads I should have left alone and pushing back up I could have used to know. And we'll just put them through, and I know there's a quiet, but I need to take them out. I'm not happy now. Okay, what we're probably gonna do here, maybe I'll just do it quickly now. I'm just gonna add in a whole bunch of snares, and it's gonna sound bad, but I'm gonna fade them. We maybe don't actually need that much of a fade. Maybe this one. Oh, it's not to say I'm not happy now. There's just things that I wish I could turn around. All I thought I needed and I live without. But you do what you do to be where you are now. I'm kicking myself. Yeah, cool. Kicking myself all over again. Remembering another day I should have spent. Sorry, I know this is riveting content. It'll just sound so much better if I do this than if I don't. Just start over with all I know. Yeah, cool. So now we've got this and we can put it where else we need it, which is here and here. Do I want 16ths the whole time? Because that's probably a lot. Let's put in the choruses and then maybe if we need to, we'll put 8ths in the verse instead. When I'm 12 years old. I think 8ths is best. We probably want a crash. Now I'm kicking myself off. I'll just put it on all the transitions for now, which might not, actually I won't put one there. Might not actually be where we want them, but we're working fast. Nah, probably some bass would be important. Bass in with the drums or before. I'm thinking just a really basic in the last chorus because that's kind of the vibe the song has. I feel like the song has a lot of momentum and that kind of drivey bass line helps to do that. So let's put that in at the end here and then we'll strip it back. Doing for the rest of it. I think maybe I want the bass to come in the pre-chorus. I'm just gonna play and it'll probably not be perfect, but then we'll have something. Kicking myself all over again, remembering another day I should have spent and thinking of another friend I should have met. Just give me a chance to do it over again. You were a mistake. But maybe I want this to actually be the same as the other choruses. Well, like, obviously I wouldn't want it to be the same, but I don't have time to develop ideas more. Or if I do, I'll come back to it. Let's just put this chorus part in for now, and if we decide later that actually we were right the first time, then we'll change it back. I'm hearing lots of backing vocals. I know I need to do some piano or something, some synths, but for now. It's not to say I'm not happy now, there's just things that I wish I could turn around. All I thought I needed and I live without. Will you do to be where you are now? Let's do ooze left and ooze right. Maybe just some doubles? Let's just put some doubles in and we'll come back to the concept of a harmony. Now I'm kicking myself all over again, remembering another day I should have spent it. Just start over with all I know. So they're panned left and right and then we turn them down a little bit. That was probably a lot actually. Walking down roads I should have left alone and pushing back up I could have used to know. Now I'm spending my days filling gaps so cool. I sound really unenthused, but I'm actually really happy with this. Okay, let's listen from the start and see what we want to add in other spots. I'm thinking nothing in the first verse, probably. I want this part to be simple as well, so what do I want to add in here? Now I'm kicking myself, just give me a chance to do it over again. Maybe let's just double those parts. Just start over with all I know. 12 years old, ooh, I'll be a better friend. Learning all things. Do we want full doubles in the second chorus, or do we do this part again? Maybe we could try more. I'm gonna try something that I don't know is going to sound good, but I can do it. Running down, give me a chance to do it over again. I was walking down roads I should have left alone, and pushing back up I could have used to know. And now I'm spending my days filling gaps, so if I could just start over with all I know. Yeah, I like that. I think I can. Let's do that. And let's turn them down a bunch. We're doing pretty good today for time and everything. What else do I want to add? Maybe let's have a look at some fun sounds. I think that works, but do we want it at this pitch or do we want it... I looked over into OBS and I saw a tail. It's not to say I'm not happy now, there's just things that I wish I could turn around. All I thought I needed and I live without. I don't know if I want that through the whole bridge section. I also don't know if I want it that high, if I want to move it down an octave. I could just grab it or bring it down here. I often forget that taking something out has a big impact on the dynamics and build as well. I often just try and add things, but sometimes. So if we take out this sound, so it drops out and suddenly there's a bit of space around this part, that's effective too. It's not to say I'm not happy now, there's just things that I wish I could turn around. All I thought I needed and I live without, but you do what you do to be where you are now. It's not to say I'm not happy now, there's just things that I wish I could turn around. You are now, I'm kicking myself all over again. I want something over here, but I don't quite know what. Let's listen through. I will decide if I want to stick around for any longer, but I think I might be happy to call this here for today. I'll end up adding some extra bits and pieces before I put the demo up on YouTube, but for the speedrun part of it, I think we've done pretty good. I don't have any more ideas for what to add to this right now. It's not finished. It's not YouTube demo ready yet, but I don't know what is not there with it. Thank you so much for popping in. I am gonna go eat some lunch now. I will be back next week doing this all over again. So I'll see you then.